Hey everyone, welcome to the first results video of multiplayer round 45. Now, this will be a 4-stage round. So in the first plot, in the first stage, there's 10 players who build something on a 5x6 plot, and after that, 7 players move on to the next round, where the plots will be slightly bigger. Then 5 players will continue on until in the final round there will be 3 players competing against one another. So also every round has a theme, or well, the theme's color in this case. So for example, for the first round, everybody had to make something purple. In the next round, everybody has to make something red, then green, and then finally yellow. Anyway, yeah, here we have the first round where everybody had to make something purple. We had 10 players. 7 will move on to the next round, since the goal is not to get eliminated. For the result announcement, I will start with the plot that got the highest score, and then we will move on until there's just 4 plots remaining, and then with a drum roll I will announce which of the players will make it to the next round. And then of course we also know the players that sadly won't make it. Okay, I will start with the player that got the highest score. Okay, in the first place, the player with the highest score was Fiend, with this lovely little castle here. I will quickly use the cutaway view. Now, I won't spend too long looking at all these entries, but you can download the map for yourself or check the server to see it. But yeah, I think this lovely little castle, in the beginning it was actually more brown, but I think it was a good decision from Fiend to actually turn it more into something, well, yeah, to make it more purple. I also love the way this dragon or snake wraps around this castle here, with some yellow for some nice contrast. So yeah, this is I think this is great work from Fiend. Okay, in second place we have this entry from Jens J. So Jens made this fish here above this building. I don't really know why there's this fish above the building, but I do really like the way he made it look. This building, it looks lovely. So love this these height differences in the building. Yeah, I think it just has the right amount of purple. Yeah, and this fish above it, it just looks great. Also love these gumdrops that he used to make bubbles for it. So yeah, just a really lovely building in this small plot. Great work from Jens J. Okay, then the plot in third place, it's from Maarten. It's right next to Jens. So he went for something completely different. So this is more a cyberpunk style plot. I love this yeah, building block that he created. Also with these different layers, there's like this subway, this metro system below it. Some supports here. Yeah, this just looks really nice and gloomy. I really like it. All these different ways for transportation here. All the different decorations, different roofs, buildings. Yeah, it's just a nice little cutout of like a cyberpunk style city. That's really cool. Okay, then the plot that got fourth place is actually also right next to it. Let me see if I can select it. It's the plot from Lucas Yi. Oh, that's gonna be difficult to select. Let's try it this way. Alright. So yeah, this is just a lovely little building. Not really sure what it is. Probably just some sort of temple. I really like the way he put these statues with these Egyptian banners around them. That's really clever. Using these path banner signs. Also love the little tower. And also there's some purple accents here. I would have actually liked it to, yeah, like to see it use more purple in this, and probably then would have also scored higher. But still, I think it's a lovely little building. Also, I really like the fountain below it. It just looks really cool. Okay, then after this we have a tie for 5th place. So this plot here actually was one of the lucky plots that got 5th place. So this is the plot from Mulpje. Now it's really tall, as you can see. But yeah, Mulpje made this really fast. But yeah, it's just a really nice nice tower here. What I like about it is that it's so irregular. Now, yeah, I think it's just a really nice mix of different layered buildings. But yeah, probably, again, it would have scored much higher probably if it was more purple. Lots of opportunities to add more color to it. So it's a little bit sad to see that it's mostly brown. But still, the building structure itself, I think it's amazing. Alright, and here's the other plot that got 5th place. No, this was actually one of my favorites. So the DD Rob actually recreated Waluigi. No, it's quite impressive, I think, what he managed to do with just track pieces mostly, and some scenery, of course. Yeah, it's always difficult to properly make the shape of a face in Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I think he actually did a great job recreating Waluigi. It's really recognizable as Waluigi, and in front of him he made sort of like a pinball stage. So yeah, like I said, I think he did an amazing job here. Okay, then there's just 4 plots remaining. I will show all of them, and then after that I will announce which one moves on to the next round. So here's the plot made by Ricardo Wodo. So he made this looks like sort of a building full of machinery. Now what I really like is this coaster moving around here on a lower level in front of the window. I think that's a really clever way to add movement to your entry. Now what I probably would have liked to see is some other forms of movement rather than just gears on all these levels. I mean, it would have probably been nice to have a launched freefall or something that moves up or down, or maybe also a Ferris wheel on some part of the floor. So yeah, it's definitely a cool looking plot, but probably could have benefited from some more variety in the movement. Okay, then here the next plot is from AJ. Let me use the cutaway view. So he actually made this little burger joint here. So what's actually funny is that when you rotate it, you actually see different things in the sky. Now, I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. It just says monorail, so I have no clue. What this is, also not sure. Maybe it's a hot dog. But yeah, this def clearly says AJ, and this really looks like a burger, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I really like the little building he created. It just has a nice curved roof around it. I also love this tower with the burger itself on top and the seating area. So yeah, just a really nice little building with seating areas for the guests. There's also looks like a little car parked in front here, or just as used as scenery. So yeah, definitely a nice little building here. Okay, here's the entry from Left-Handed Coffee Mug. Now he actually restarted 5 or 6 times, and this is eventually what he came up with. So it's just a big building with, I believe there's an elevator here on the lower floor, because that's what the queue line is for, that you see here. I actually like that he used the different walls for the lowest floor, just like you usually see in real buildings, and then other different windows or walls for the higher floors. I actually kind of like that he also made a garden here on top, so that's pretty cool. What probably would have helped him though is probably if he made the shape of the building a little less regular than this now. It will usually work well to use a different shape for every floor, and maybe make it a little bit higher. But still, I think overall this is quite a cool building. Okay, and here's the final plot. This is made by Logan. Now, I think he made an absolutely beautiful building here. I really like the way this looks. But, he sadly didn't use a lot of purple. Actually, he used very little purple. So that's probably why it's in these last 4 entries. If it was more purple, it would have probably scored a lot higher. Because this building, I think it looks incredible. I just love the way he shaped all of this. So it's just a really beautiful building to look at. But definitely, it didn't really follow the theme very well. And really should have had some more purple, I think. Okay, then now it's now time to reveal which one of these last 4 plots made it to the next round. So we had the plots from Ricardo Wodo, from AJ, from Left-Handed Coffee Mug, and from Logan. And the person who moves on to the next round is... AJ. So yeah, the AJ's burger joint was just voted a little bit higher by the voters, so AJ moves on to the next round. So yeah, the other 3 players who were mentioned in the last 4, they will sadly not continue on to the next round. Yeah, the 7 highest scoring players, they will move on to the next round, where each one of them will have to create something. Yeah, which will be which will mainly have to be in the color red. Okay, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed watching all these creations, and I'll see you again in the next video. And to the players who continue on to the next round, yeah, good luck and have fun. See you later.